Hi friends, it is Sheri from Trinity, the Director of Children's Ministry, and I'm here for Storytime. I've picked one of our favorite books. This was a gift. It's a copy of one of the gifts that Leah got when she was going to kindergarten, and it's just an awesome book. I hope that I can get through it without shedding a tear because it's amazing. It's called The Kissing Hand, and it is by Audrey Penn, and the photos are so amazing. So I hope you enjoyed as much as we do. It says, Chester the raccoon stood at the edge of the forest and cried, "I don't want to go to school," he told his mother. "I want to stay home with you. I want to play with my friends and play with my toys and read my books and swing on my swing. Please, may I stay home with you?" Mrs. Raccoon took Chester by the hand and nuzzled him under the ear. "Sometimes we all have to do things we don't want to do," she told him gently, "even if they seem strange and scary at first. But you will love school once you start. You will make new friends and play with new toys, read new books, and swing on new swings. Besides," she added, "I know a wonderful secret that will make your nights at school seem as warm and cozy as your days at home." Aren't those photographs awesome? Chester wiped away his tears and looked interested. "A secret? What kind of secret?" "Well, it's a very old secret," said Mrs. Raccoon, and leaned it. Oh, she said, "I learned it from my mother, and she learned it from hers. It's called the kissing hand." "The kissing hand?" asked Chester. "What's that?" "Well, I'll show you." Mrs. Raccoon took Chester's left hand and spread open his tiny fingers into a fan. And leaning forward, she kissed Chester right in the middle of his palm. Chester felt his mother's kiss rush from his hand up his arm and into his heart. Even his silky black mask tingled with the special warmth. Look at that, there's a heart right in the middle of his hand. Mrs. Raccoon smiled. "Now," she told Chester, "whenever you feel lonely and need a little loving from home, just press your hand to your cheek and think, 'Mommy loves you, Mommy loves you, Mommy loves you.' And that very little kiss will jump to your face and fill you with toasty, warm thoughts." Look at how great those pictures are. She took Chester's hand and carefully wrapped his fingers around the kiss. "Now, do be careful and not to lose it," she teased him. "But don't worry, when you open your hand and you wash your food, I promise that kiss will stick." Chester loved his kissing hand. Now he knew his mother's love would go with him wherever he went. Look at that, there he's at school, just playing around. He knows Mom's always with him. That night, Chester stood in front of his school and looked thoughtful. Suddenly, he turned to his mother and grinned. "Give me your hand," he told her. Chester took her hand and put it in his own. He unfolded her large, familiar fingers into a fan. Next, he leaned forward and kissed the center of her hand. "Now, you have a kissing hand, too," he told her, and with a gentle goodbye and an "I love you," Chester turned and danced away. Look at, they're all scampering to school. Mrs. Raccoon watched Chester scamper across the limb of the tree and enters school. And as the hoot owl rang in the new school year, she pressed her left hand to her cheek and smiled. The warmth of Chester's kiss filled her heart with special words. Chester loves you, it sang. Chester loves you. Look at the people there. Isn't that just sweet? Of course, I have to show you the end of this picture too. And one more picture. I love you. That's an awesome book. So cool. We read it even when Leah went off to college. Brought back a lot of memories. And I also want to share this with you, the Faith 5 that we've been talking about as we've been reading stories. The first step is to share your highs and lows. Read a Bible verse or a story. Talk about how that Bible reading or the story talks to your highs and lows. Pray for each other and bless one another. Jesus loves you. Hope you're having a great day.